Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of the Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode we got a couple of HMs, we beat a gym, and in today's episode we're going to actually, for a change, this entire route has been beaten by this point. I did that mostly off screen. I didn't mean to be honest. Most of these trainers I ran into by accident while grinding in the grass. I didn't mean to, so I'm very sorry. Nothing died, just trust me on that one. So today we're going to go all the way back to Pallet Town. Also, I'm already getting lost in this maze over here. And from Pallet Town we're going to go to Cinnabar Island, which should be very interesting. Because that is going to be the 7th gym, and I don't think we'll actually be taking on the gym today. I think today we'll mostly be getting there, capturing a couple more Pokemon, seeing if anything in there would benefit our team greatly. Also, the guy in here gives you a rod. I don't know what rod it is, but I'm going to... If it's the old rod, I'm not going to use it. It's the super rod. I'm definitely going to use that, because... Mostly levels, really. The old rod only fishes up level 5 Magikarps. The super rod fishes up Pokemon at decent levels. And if surfing last episode was anything to go by, we might want to use the super rod. Let's just actually register it under our key items. There you go. Under our select button, because we don't have a bike, as I mentioned last episode, and I don't really mind that, to be honest, because so far we've been doing fairly well without a bike, and I literally don't know where to get the bike. So that's a little bit of an issue. We need to go get Simba, though, because we're going back to Pallet Town, and for that we need to cut down a single tree, I think. Maybe. Why did I heal up? I didn't need to heal up. So until we get into Cinnabar Island, we won't have Cerberus with us. I will, just in case something happens, update the overlay, but it's not going to be because I'm going to really have Simba as part of the team for the time being. I just want Simba there for Cut because I don't want to teach Cut to anybody else. Let's lead with... I want Flark to be a little bit higher level, because if at some point Flark gets Protect, we can Toxic Stall. And Toxic Stalling is something I very much enjoy, because it means that I win. And I like winning, because it means I don't lose. And I don't like losing, because it means I don't win. I don't even know what I'm on about. So we've gone through this cave before, run into the Baltoy that blew itself up in our face. So we can't catch anything in here, sadly. But we're going to be able to catch something at least this episode. Or we're going to have the opportunity, I should say, to catch something. We're not sure that we are going to. And also, I don't know when we're supposed to get Fly. I don't think anything on our team can learn Fly, so it doesn't really matter. But it would be real nice to have Fly... Do we get it at the Savvy Island? Is it an optional TM or HM to get? Well, of course it's optional, because you don't need it to complete the game in a literal sense, but most games just give it to you at some point in the story, and we're very far into the game at this point, not to have Fly. I would have expected to get Fly to be able to go back to Pallet Town with Fly, and I think you're supposed to be able to. So we might have just skipped out on a little bit there. But for the life of me, I can't imagine where I could Fly in this game. I'm just gonna look it up. That's just the best way to figure it out, right? Google is your best friend. Pokemon Fire Red Fly. Oh, I remember where you get it. Yeah, you get it near Saladin City. We could have gotten it much earlier. And I'm assuming beating Erica allows you to use Fly. which could have saved us this entire trip through Diglett's Cave and momentarily through the Viridian Forest and then Viridian City, and there's even a rival battle we could... Could we do it now? Because at this point, I'm pretty sure it would load the Elite Four version of it. The one you're supposed to face just before going through Victory Road. And that one you're only supposed to battle after the 8th gym. So maybe it's not a good idea to battle it before the 7th. Especially since we're more or less a little bit underleveled. Let's be honest. The past 2 gyms we have gone through without any significant deaths other than... Oh, did I say we didn't have any deaths last episode? About the episode before that? Because we definitely did. Nala died. Oops. That's a mistake on my part. Do you give me flesh yet? I mean, I don't need it anymore. We got HMO5 flash. Even though we don't go through Rock Tunnel anymore. It's a little bit sad. Oh, we don't have to go through Viridian Forest. That's very nice. Also, there's got to be a hidden item here, right? No, it's just... That's a weird area. That saves us a lot of time and effort not having to go through Viridian Forest. And actually, now that we're in Viridian City, we can switch out Simba again because we don't need cuts any longer, I don't think. We only needed that to get from Pewter to Viridian. No, I don't need to heal because I literally didn't fight anything. I ran from every single battle I faced. Because I'm a coward, that's why. Simba, you've been of great service to me. You literally did nothing in battle, and now you're gonna sit in the box again until something else dies. Honestly, you might just sit in the box for the rest of the series, because I'm doing fairly well, if I'm being honest. And there is a legitimate chance that we've gone this far in, nothing might die until we get to the Elite Four. I'm certain that we won't get through the Elite Four without any casualties. Wait a second, this is still Pallet Town. Right. Does that mean there's Route 21? And it's Pallet Town. We can catch something here. I didn't even think about Pallet Town having a catch list. It might not. It definitely does. Okay, so our catch for Pallet Town is finally a grass type. Okay. What are we gonna do though? Because we can't really damage it. Maybe Thor will be able to damage it slightly with Spark. But I am 18 levels higher. I think Cacturn might be a good part of the team, to be honest. That was scary. And it's parallel. Oh, I'm gonna catch this Cacturn. I'm going to very much catch this Cacturn. It's paralyzed, it's low on HP. I need it. I need this more than any legendary that I can catch at the moment. Because there's no grass type legendary. Wow. I will use the Master Ball for this Cacturn if need be. Because I need a grass type. Very desperately. It doesn't look like I'll have to use the Master Ball. But I just want to make sure nobody's gonna get mad if I use all my Pokeballs and I still don't catch it. I'll use my Master Ball. Third Ultra Ball did the trick. That's even better because I'll have the Master Ball for something else. But I was very ready to use it on you. I'm going to call him Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas because he reminds me of him. It's one of the first catches I've been happy with in a very long time. So, are we going to fish for our Route 21 encounter or are we going to go with the grass here? I'm going to go with the grass because I feel like it would be a higher level. And it's a water type. Also, it's yet another dark type. Well, it's not yet a dark type, but it's going to be. Cerberus with Amber might do something, which won't kill you. I mean, I can take a Bumblebee, right? Gonna be honest, I did more than I expected it to. Still doesn't do a lot of damage, but I can't hit it again is the issue, because I'm fairly certain if I hit it again, Corpfish is gonna be done for. So let's switch into... Probably Rex is the best idea, right? Or TN. I'm gonna go with Rex. Just looking at the most HP, but I think Rex has more... Okay, so combining Corpfish's Protect with Flork's Toxic would be a real nice combination. And I could use a Water type as well. That was a real easy catch, surprisingly so. I'm catching a lot of Pokemon which I actually appreciate right now. I don't know a name for Corpfish though. Let me think for a moment. So I've got a name, the thing is I don't know if it's the right one, because he reminds me a little bit of one of the guys, minions, Hercules, not Hercules, from the Hercules movie that Hades has, Pain and Panic. I just don't know which one is Pain and which one is Panic, so I'm going to assume that the one I mean, which is the pink one, is Pain, and the skinnier blue one is Panic. I don't know why, that just seems right to me. So we've got Pain the Corpfish. And I think we can get through most of this road without running into any trainers, which would be wonderful. Oh. Aerodactyl would have been nice too. There's a lot of nice Pokemon on this route. A lot of real nice Pokemon to catch. And we've had very good luck so far with catching all of these Pokemon, because we caught that Cacturn, which is absolutely amazing. It's still, I mean, it is a dark type, which, ironically enough, we started this playthrough off with having a lot of fighting types and generally just being weak to Psychic. And now we are getting a lot of dark types, which I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Fighting types aren't as well, aren't they as prevalent? I don't know. I think they're about the same in prevalence as psychic types at this point in the generations. So I don't think it's that big a deal. But these are all dual types as well, which is nice. So probably gonna have a way different team next episode. Let's go Route 20. I won't go Seafoam Islands yet. That's a Dupe's Claws, if I've ever seen one. We already have an Aggron. I think that's the first Dupe's Claws of the entire run, isn't it? Let's go for Missing now. Actually, if it is a Cinnabar Island, it's technically a different area. But it doesn't seem like there's any Pokemon to run into. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, there is a Pokemon to run into here. And it's... interestingly enough, it's a Ditto. I don't know if it'll survive this. But I'm gonna be honest, if it doesn't, I don't really care. I know that's not the spirit of a Nuzlocke, but I don't need a Ditto. I really don't. Just give me an encounter on Route 20. We're going to just assume that that was a different catch list. It really does seem like that would be a different catch list. Probably not a different catch list, but it's a different area anyway. Okay, so we're not running into anything through surfing somehow, so we're gonna fish. And yet another attempt for a... That's the second dupe clause. It's a Torchic. What's going on here? How? What? It's another Pokemon we already have. What? How? Surely not a fourth. Okay, that's the second time we've run into a Torchic. Maybe these are all Dittos. But maybe that's what's going on. I really don't know. But this is just weird. Let's just surf around here a little bit and see if we can run into anything. Okay, so our definite encounter is going to another Aggron. I think we might have already caught literally everything on this route. Wow. I'm having a real moment here. Real surprised. There's got to be more than one surfing Pokemon here. It's only Aggron. Usually you can run into Tentacool or Tentacruel here, I'm pretty sure. So I'm assuming that Tentacool has been made into Aggron. And then we also have Tentacruel, which has to be something else, surely. I might just cut until I find a Pokemon. If I'm going to find a... No, because it's level 10 and the other was level 29, so they're both replaced by Aggron. I don't think I can find anything in this route. I think literally everything I can encounter here I already have caught. Wow. That has never happened to me before. I don't think it has ever happened to anybody before. Because what are the odds? There's like 3 or 4 encounters you can run into here, and I already have caught all of them. It's not a Torchic. Are we allowed to capture another Nuzleaf? Is that a thing we can do because we've already caught it? And we've already had our first encounter at this point, so I'm just gonna give up on that route. Strangely enough. And I'm just going to... That's the wrong building. That's the Pokemon Lab. Oh. I didn't think about the fossil thing when we ran into that Ditto. Am I still allowed to fossil? I'm allowed a Hitmontop, which is nice, but I don't really care, because nothing is going to beat TN. Also, am I the only one? I'll go on back to the sprites in a little bit. Let's just go into Thor. Am I the only one who always, based on the sprite, assumed Hitmontop has 3 legs which were spinning around? Because his tail very much looks like a less detailed leg to me. Which just makes his sprite very weird, if you see it like that. Okay, you took that surprisingly well. I mean, it's just a quick attack, granted, but still took that surprisingly well. I am going to capture you, obviously, but I don't know what to call you. I really have no idea. I mean, it even has triple kick, which maybe it is a 3rd leg. No, it only has 2 legs and a tail, right? Am I going insane? I'm looking this up now. Does Hitmontop have 2 or 3 legs? Hitmontop. You know, it definitely only has 2 legs and a tail. Yeah, that's definitely a tail. Then why does it have triple kick? You see how I was confused? Because I was confused as a child, and now I'm in the exact same situation, and I'm still confused. Also, I feel like it's not worth risking any Pokemon to catch this Hitmontop. And that does about 15 damage every time it's done. More, actually. It's not worth it. I'm very sorry, Hitmontop, but if you don't want to stay in the ball, you don't. It's fine with me. I've got Tien, I've got Stitch. I'll be fine without another fighting type. It's very funny, by the way, how I was just talking about that we got a lot of fighting types at the beginning of the series, and we had a huge psychic weakness, and now we get a lot of dark types, and then suddenly I get another fighting type. It's as if the game is listening into what I'm saying and just messing with me. A part of me feels like I should count that Ditto as my encounter for Cinnabar Islands. But number 1, it was a Ditto. Number 2, I was only half serious when fishing there. I didn't even think that it was going to be a catch list. So I'm going to allow myself the fossil. I might not end up using it. If it's something real good, I'll use it. If it's something not so good, I'm not going to use it. It's the fossil of a Xatu. No. Oh, I could have gone to Pure City and gotten Old Amber. That would have been better. Probably than a Xatu. Because that would have been randomized as well. I didn't think about that. Okay, so we're never going to use that Xatu. And I'm not going to go into the Pokemon Mansion this episode. So I think between episodes I might change up the team once again a little bit. Because after catching what we just got, I really need to take a quick look at the team to see what we're going to do. Because I definitely do want... And you also have a Poison Barb. Wow, nice. I definitely do want you on the team. But I'm not getting rid of Flark anytime soon. Because Toxic could potentially be very good. I'm thinking I might just put Rex in the box. I know we're going to need Rex eventually again for surfing. And then... Well, no, maybe we don't actually. If I can bring Pain. But who will I get rid of for Pain is the issue. Because... I don't want to get rid of Oolong. Definitely not Tien. Thor's been useful as well. Cerberus is going to be more useful. The only thing I can potentially get rid of here is Flark. And even though it hurts me, because I really wanted to do the Toxic Stall thing. Especially in combination with the Protect on Pain. I'm going to put it in the box and... I think everybody's going to be level 40 by next episode, so our Pain will be a Crawdont, and nobody else can even evolve at this point. So, this is the team for now. Next episode, everybody's going to be level 40. We're going to go into the Pokemon Mansion, and then defeat Blaine, which I think the highest level Pokemon is like level 45, 46, something like that. And we can pretty much skip all the trainers there in the gym as well, because it's trivia based. And I'll probably get most of the trivia questions right. So, until the next episode, Oolong, you're staying here? Yeah, you're staying. Good boy. girl. I don't even know what it is. Until the next time, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. I'm still very mind blown by Route 20 not giving me anything useful. It's real weird. Next time we'll continue on, and we're getting close to the end, slowly but surely. The whole Savvy Island thing is going to happen, which is going to be a little bit annoying. But other than that, we only have 2 gyms and the Elite 4 to go. So, and then finally we'll also have Earthquake, which will be a real good move to have. I'll see you all next time. Bye.